Schools are closing. Yes, the official day for closing is what you mentioned. We expect the children to go back home to their parents. As usual, we advocate for safety of children if they're at home. We advocate for parents to take full charge of their children and ensure that this is a very short break, that any activity that they do with the children should be something that will not stop a child from coming back to school. We have always been telling also the teachers, the head teachers, to let the children know that that is a period they should go home and help their parents. They should avoid unnecessary visits, unnecessary going to market days, that they even sleep there, they go for disco dance. These are some of the things that hinders their studies. Lightning arresters, this is a requirement for any construction, or any school must have a lightning arrestor, and I think all our schools have that. The vandalism which took place in the classrooms which were newly constructed. That was last year. I think the contractors were hanging the lightning arrestor outside on the wall, but last financial year, through the advice from the district engineer, the lightning arrestor is now being installed in the wall. So anybody who comes with a bad intention cannot break it unless you dig on the wall. So safety precautions have been put in place, installing the lightning arrestor on the wall, and they will also ensure that this is enforced in the previous coming constructions and rehabilitations in school. Schools who are closing already now, we have not received any communication from the inspectors. We have also not noted any school closing now. The official closing date is what we advise the teachers and parents to adhere to. However, with the request, Awach Primary School will have some of their children come back to school early. You are aware Awach is going to represent the district in the NDD, which will take place from 14th to 15th in Pade district local government. So the activity taking place is taking some of the learners, and the teachers have put a catch-up program to allow them also catch up with the ones who have been learning. So Awach Central Primary School will have some of the learners staying at least for a week or so. I don't know what the school administrators have arranged. So we'll have that. The internet hubs in the few selected primary schools that you said will be deactivated by Rock Telecom, that was a communication, a verbal communication. We have not received any communication from Rock Telecom notifying us of exiting. So as of now, we still have the internet connectivity in those primary schools. Patehosit Secondary School, the construction work is going on well. You ask in a scale of percentage. As of last week, we were at 98. The contractor is now doing fittings. The painting has already been done. We have only the leveling of the school compound and installation of the equipment in the laboratory. Though we also have one challenge in that school, that is the inadequate land for construction of the playground. The available land which is there is only enough for football pitch, but the project has a component of construction of a playground which should include other games within the playground. So the district is working around. We have a meeting which has been scheduled for Thursday next week to sit with the landowners, and we see what can be done for extension or expansion of land for these facilities. We expect the project to conclude the end of this month, as in the contract agreement, and after that we will want to hand over the school to the learners, to the parents, to the board, so that the students begin using that facility. We'll invite you people when we are doing the commissioning. This is not a small project, that we want you people to help us to, through your different forums, radio stations, to mobilize learners to go to school. In that school, it's a very good modern facility which we expect will improve the secondary learning in the sub-county. Thank you. Dry spell made food shortages to be in different households. So implementation of full school feeding program was very low. I would also say hunger beat families seriously. Children were not going to school because of that, because we would also ask them, why are children not going to school? So the fluctuating enrollment was due to that. And then parents still take away children to go and help them in gardening work. So that is also a challenge which we are experiencing as a district. During farming season, parents still take children away. We want parents to utilize the children during weekends or in the evenings, or maybe during public holidays or very early in the morning, if that must be done. But parents are still taking away children, that we want children to help us harvest our crops. So that is also a challenge that we experienced. So meaning we had fluctuating attendance of classes. Basically that was our major challenge.
In terms of percentage, how was the population generally in schools?
If you went to our schools today, because of the announcements, the campaign we put in place for the head count, you will find the schools packed. In some schools, schools that would have, in a scale of 1 to 10, 60%, we have had 30% more coming in school. So in a scale, I would say
the number was bad.
The number in some schools was very good. So if you say overall, would be at 75%. 75%. The enrolled learners are more. The learners attending schools are few. So you should also know the difference between enrollment and attendance. Because if I went to your office now, I'll find you are not there. To somebody who does not know may say you are absent. But you are not absent, you are doing work. So the same applies to school and the teachers. A teacher might not be in school now, but it doesn't mean the teacher is absent. The teacher could have been out on official engagement. So that is our major challenge, was food insecurity in schools.
So most schools